99X. It's the Morning X. Barnes and Leslie. And, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a rock star in the building. Please say hello to Emerson Hart from Tonic. Hey, Emerson.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing great. Looking forward to your show on Sunday. Frederick, is it Frederick K. Brown or is Frederick Brown Jr. Amphitheater? I don't know. Peachtree City, though, I can guarantee is the place. We're looking forward to seeing you.
Man, I'm looking forward to getting back. It's been a long, hot summer. A lot of rock and roll, and there's no reason to not give more.
Well, it's going to be hotter this weekend, so get ready.
I know it. Talking to my buddy, Will Turpin from Collective Soul, and he was like, hey, buddy, can you just give me a parking pass for the back and dress appropriately? It's going to be real hot. And I was like, yeah, buddy, I know. I live in Nashville, Tennessee. It's not a polar wonderland up here this summer. So
I was just thinking about all the cool Atlanta bands that you guys know and have toured with, and you just named one of them, Collective Soul. It's got to be friends for life, right? That's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, we're so fortunate. I mean, Tonic, we've been so fortunate to have been put into situations, or even early in our career, with just people that, we became family. I mean, Sister Hazel and Collective Soul and, Third Eye Blind. I mean, the Goose, we've always been so blessed to have those kind of opportunities given to us. And, we worked for them for sure. We weren't home a lot. We busted our butt and played a lot of rock and roll. But when somebody has a child born or something happens, the phones ring and, people show up. And that's what it's supposed to be.
You've had some pretty cool milestones in your career. I've mentioned this on the air before, but 1997, If You Could Only See, was the most played song on the radio, which that has to make you, at that time, just go, wow, how did I do that? Yeah. And then the second one, 2003, award for the best TV theme song. And I didn't even know you did the theme song for American Dreams. Those are two cool milestones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It's, like I said, I still have my pinch myself moments, even, this far into my career. I still have them. I'm so thankful that I've been able to, still do it and do it, and it gives me joy. A lot of guys out there, they're like, oh, I don't want to play hits anymore, man, on stage. I just want to play them. It's like, no, dude, we're not. Yeah, you're not here for you, dumb. You're here for the fans.
Yeah, we did a whole segment on bands that refuse to play, but also you were nominated for a couple of Grammys. So congrats! What an amazing career to date.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really amazing, and we made that record, Head On Straight, the 2-time Grammy nominated one. That we made that in Maui. We lived in Maui for almost 4 months with Bob Rock. And it's really been just a full circle tragedy. But, that record's going to turn, I guess it's going to be 22 this year. So
wow. And speaking of OG stuff, 99X is back, as you know, Emerson.
Yes.
And we're playing a lot of Tonic. What do you think about this whole 90s resurgence? It's crazy how many bands are touring and having the best tours of their life.
I think that the nostalgia machine is very, very powerful. That's what I think. I'm in another band with my buddy Mark McGrath and Sugar Ray in a band called Ezra Ray Hart, and it's Kevin Griffin from Better Than Ezra and me and Mark. And, he really has been a master of master showman in nostalgia and understanding what that is and being on stage and watching it. And he was like, look, he goes, not only is it fun, but we get to, get people in the time machine. And it's really not that far away. It's not that long ago that we all had hits, but it's just powerful medicine. And I think it always makes people feel better. Always. And I think that whole resurgence, if it's for the betterment, good Lord, we need more betterment in this world, that's for sure. So,
and talk about having fun. Barnes, did you know about Ezra Ray Hart, their side project band?
No, yeah. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's Emerson, Kevin Griffin, and Mark McGrath.
Who sings? All of you?
All three of us are on stage at the same time, and then we have Christian Nitzard from Hart, he used to play with them. He doesn't play with them anymore, on bass, and then Dean from Good Charlotte. He's the drummer. It's literally hilarious.
How would you rank the singers in that band? Who is 1, 2, and 3?
Well, obviously, I'm the best singer on stage. I mean,
Right.
that just goes without saying.
And who's second and who's third?
It's only because I'm a Tammer. Who's second? Who's third?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to still do this band. Let's just leave that up to the audience.
You already said you're the best.
Well, I know I'm the best. Yeah,
Okay, well, that's good. We have that settled.
Yeah. It's
Well,
done.
don't
It's
think this
settled.
clip won't be played the next time Kevin's on the Morning X.
He's not going to disagree with you. He's not going to disagree with you.
So, Emerson, you're such an amazing songwriter. I do enjoy your solo records as well as Emerson Hart. But I do have to ask you a question. Have you ever met like one of your idols, one of your rock and roll heroes, and just had like a complete Saturday Night Live moment?
Oh, good question.
Well, I do. Growing up, one of my biggest heroes was Paul Rogers. I had older sisters who played all the Bad Company and Free Records. So I went down with my buddy. My manager also manages ZZ Top, and and Bad Company was opening up for them. This is a few years ago before COVID. I said, man, Tom's like, look, my manager, he said, if you want to fly down to the show, you could probably meet Paul. And I'm like, I have to do this. So I got on a plane, flew down there, and watching the show, and I'm watching him just deliver hit after hit of my childhood. Same key, no dropping of keys, nothing, just like all on the same pitch. And amazing. And he shows over, he's starting to walk off stage. Tom's like, here, I'll introduce you to Paul. And I'm sitting there, and Paul, the closer he's getting tinier and tinier and tinier. And like, in my brain, in my kid brain, I'm like, this guy's a giant, he's like a god on stage, And then he gets up, and I'm like, oh, he's from the Shire. Like, he's like a little tiny fella. And so I leaned over, and I was like, Mr. Rogers, I just want to let you know I'm a huge fan. He's like, oh, thanks, mate. He goes, I'm glad you enjoy the show. Thanks for coming. And, I love your band and all this good stuff. And, we had another hand embrace, and he walked away, and I just looked, and I was like, wow, my hero is from the Shire. He is a little tiny man. Still delivering.
With a
That's
giant
what you
voice.
go away from.
Yeah.
So the Steve Show has tickets all week if you would like to go see Emerson and his band, where he is not with the second place and third place singers from his other band. It'll be
Oh, God. This is going to haunt me. I hate both of you.
Gin Blossoms with Tonic and Fastball. That's this weekend on Sunday at the Frederick Brown Jr. Amphitheater, Peachtree City. I know you told this story on a Live X years ago. I was not there, and I'm fascinated by it, and I want to play the song on the way out the door here, but I want to know, what is this story that motivated If You Could Only See? Something about a phone call with your mom? Because I've never heard this story, and I want to hear it from you.
Yes, well, when I moved to Los Angeles, I was 21. And I was the smartest guy in the room at 21, obviously.
Sure, we all are.
And I fell in love. I fell in love with a girl, and I thought, this is it, man. Like, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I want to do. I want to get married. So I got super excited. I proposed. She said yes. And I called my mom on the phone. I was like, Mom, I'm getting married. And she's like, you're an idiot. Like, you can't get married. You're just about to sign a record deal. You're 21 years old. Like, this is not good timing on your part. And it really stabbed me in the heart. And I said, if you could only see the way she loves me, then maybe you would understand. And I hung up the phone, and no joke, I wrote that song that day.
I have chills.
I started writing it.
You just sketched it? You hung up and sketched that down and then worked it up?
I wrote all the lyrics down, and then I put music to it. It was probably done in 15 minutes. And then I put it away.
And you had your record deal already. So this wasn't even the thing that catapulted you into that. That's really cool.
Nope.
And
No.
the $1 million question, did you marry that girl?
I did. I ended up marrying her, and my mother was right. It was a disaster.
Oh.
It was like a couch on fire at 30,000 feet.
Mom is right.
Well, yeah, isn't Mom always right?
It produced this timeless song for Tonic, If You Could Only See.
But dude, couch on fire at 30,000 feet. That's a great one I'm going to use again. All right. Emerson.
Yeah, I cannot take full credit for that. That's Edwin McCain's when he talks about
Okay.
that one time.
Well, I believe that.
He was always trying to get me in fly around that Cessna he had years ago.
Oh, God,
And he
I
was
would
like,
never.
Come on, let's go for a flight. I was like, no, it's not going to happen, buddy. I love you, but not going to happen.
No chance would I get in a plane with Edwin McCain. Hey, buddy, watch this. Yeah, no. All right, Emerson, we'll see you this weekend. I want to play that song right now because how could I not? hearing that
Of
story.
course.
That is so cool. Emerson, thank you. We'll see you this weekend.
Thanks, Emerson.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you. Great talking to you.